Alright guys and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm making another drink at the moment at 12:21. It's Tuesday the 4th of December 2018. I'm back in a second. Right, I've got two things I'll be saying in this video. Now, if you guys and girls haven't bought a Sony camera before, well, I think it's been out for a few years, but I'm quite actually astonished at the sensors on it. One being actually the sensor is 24.4 megapixels or 2 megapixels, somewhere around about that, which is actually quite big. You don't really need it that big. It's 4K for the Sony Alpha 6300, and that's actually fantastic. But it's only like, I would say 30 frames per second, 25 frames per second, something like that. Still good though, and I was trying to work out. Now, if you guys and girls get a problem with the frame rate at 25 frames per second, on the seconds bit where it's the seconds, not the f-stops, the f-stops is totally different. That's more like for the focal sort of depth of field and all that kind of stuff. I've noticed on the actual lens itself, and I just had to learn hard way because I was just checking through the settings, and actually I should have known because I've got the D3200 DSL camera and I had the same problem until I worked out that. But because this is a different one, this is from Sony, I had to work out where the settings were. Anyway, it's part of the seconds. The seconds are what matter. I actually put it down to 2 seconds or 0.2 seconds, something like that. I think it's milliseconds and all that. The higher the seconds, you've got minus seconds, and then you've got the standard plus seconds. Now, if you put it in the plus seconds on the camera and put it to, I think it was 0.50 seconds, or 10th, not 10th second, actually 50th of a second, plus, not minus, because you can do it minus and it slows it down, and then it opens up and it slows down and lets more light in. So when you go back and you turn it around to the one way, you got where you got more light in. You need to make it so it's a little bit darker, so you go the other way. So it'd probably be the right side, so you turn right on the actual button on the seconds. Now, I found that when you increase it to 50 of a second, that's plus, by the way, plus, that is the equivalent of doubling the frame rate of what the camera is, so it just gives it a nice smooth sort of feeling. So if you're doing a video at 25 frames per second, turn it to 50th of a second, it just makes it smoother, the transition. And also, I've just noticed, and I'm absolutely astonished, and basically, yeah, just astonished, from I think it was 6400 or 6400 ISO on my DSLR D3200 Nikon camera, it was 6400 ISO. Now, the image stabilization of the colouring, where it basically goes a bit crankly and there's too much noise in there, I've noticed on the Alpha 6300 Sony camera, when you're doing nighttime pictures and photos, I've got it on manual focus. I'm trying to manually focus it myself rather than actually getting the autofocus on it, which is actually probably shit anyway. So I'm doing it manual focus because you get more control over your focus range, and even though it's a kit lens, you still can get some decent sort of photos and decent stuff out of it. Until I can get my adapter come through the post, which I've ordered from the Nikon camera to the Sony adapter. The actual ISO is, I think it was 25,600, guys and girls. That is massive. 2500. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to quickly finish off this episode. Let us know in the comments below what you think. Cheers for watching. Catch you later, guys and girls.